I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way.
Hey there, Aquarius. How are you? We're going to get started on your tarot reading. This reading is good for right now, whenever that is. All right, Aquarius, let's begin your reading by... I don't know what deck I want to use. This one's already out, but I don't know. I'm being drawn to this one right here. This is called the Bright Future Tarot. Ooh, the Bright Future Tarot. Your future is bright, in case you did not know, Aquarius. Let's see. Holy Spirit, we're connecting with the zodiac sign of Aquarius, Aquarius Collective. What insight, foresight, guidance, revelations do we have for Aquarius this time around in their life? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Aquarius, what is important? What is of most significance? What is worth looking into right now at this very moment with Aquarius? Let's take a look. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, this one right here. We have the Page of Cups, loyal and sensitive. All right, so is this you, Aquarius? And then we have the Hangman. I feel like you guys have been very patient. I feel like that's you, Aquarius. For a selective few, this could be a person that you're dealing with. Gosh, I feel like you're sitting in your feelings. I feel like you've had a whole lot of time to reflect. This feels intentional, guys. So I feel like this is something that you're doing, that you've set off to do. And gosh, I even feel like it's not that you're going out of your way, but I do see you doing things that perhaps you are not really used to doing, or that you haven't done in a long time, that you find yourself doing now. And it's all because of a strong sense of loyalty that you have, of love and appreciation that you have for somebody. You're feeling quite sensitive right now too, maybe a tad bit vulnerable, but not so much vulnerable. Not so much vulnerable, but more so sensitive. So you maybe, right now, it could be easy for you to fall into your feelings, maybe to, feel a little hurt, maybe the way people are saying things, you're looking too much into it. I don't feel like that's a bad thing, guys. I feel like that's actually a good thing, because I feel like going into your feelings right now is really going to help you put things into perspective, is going to help you figure things out within you and around you. It feels like things are at a pause, doesn't it? And the thing about the Hangman, guys, is that it's not necessarily the most comfortable position to be in. Most of the time, we did not ask to be in this position, this Hangman. And here we have an astronaut, guys. So with the astronaut, I feel like you are exploring your feelings are really expanding, guys, but not just feelings. I mean, that doesn't mean it's like when I say that, I don't mean you don't have feelings and all of a sudden you have some. I mean, like, you're expanding perhaps your understanding, and that's something that we all do. It just means growth. You're doing a whole lot of expansion and growth at this time, which is really helping you get through the present moment, guys. One thing I need to tell you, that I should tell you, that I'm being called to share with you, is that it's important to be patient. Now, I know I hate saying that, maybe because I feel like I say it so much, and patience has certainly been something I've had to exercise myself in my own life. And well, it's not the most pleasant feeling, right? This is a time for you to not do anything, okay? Do not do anything. I'm hearing just be open, be receptive, and I'm hearing and feel the waves of emotions, the energy around you, as well as the energy people are emitting outwardly, guys, okay? The Hangman says this is a time for you to take everything in, to not act, to be inactive, to sit in your feelings. So what are you guys dealing with in a relationship? No matter whether this is no matter how this is resonating with you guys, or in what area of your life this is making sense to you in, don't do anything yet. This time, although perhaps not the most comfortable, is meant to give you a different perspective, or it will at the very least. It's not that it's supposed to, but it's just the situation, the dynamics that you're working with, and what this is producing for you guys. And well, I'm already getting the feeling that this is something that you need. However that resonates. Some of you might even be waiting for communication, because the Page of Cups is here. And with the Hangman, I feel like, oh, you've been hanging in there, right? Waiting and waiting and waiting. You're doing good. I don't even necessarily see you being impatient, because this person to me just seems so calm and serene. Perhaps you've surrendered to the present circumstances. You've released control, is what I'm hearing. And I'm hearing that it actually kind of feels good, or at the very least is starting to. All right, let's continue. There could be an earth side of significance, perhaps. Mars, who's ruled by Mars? Is it? It's Aries, isn't it? But wasn't Scorpio? Scorpio was ruled by Mars before too. All right, let's continue. Tell me more about the present moment. Tell me more about the present moment and what's going on with my dear Aquarius. We have the Three of Wands, creativity. This is a great time, guys, for you to invest your time and your energy into some sort of creative outlet, anything that is going to lift your spirits. Maybe there is art that you can do. Maybe not art, guys, but just anything. Maybe I'm hearing hang out with animals, go outside. If you don't like going outside, just, I'm hearing picking up a pen and a pencil, a pen and paper, and writing something down. I mean, you could get on the computer, and you could on your iPad and start, messing around with color. Anything creative, guys. This is an excellent time for you to do that. This is also a very good time for you to start focusing on future plans that you have, that perhaps you have not really that you have not had a chance to get in motion. Oh, guys, there is so much potential for you in the present moment to create a lot of new activity in your life, guys. I mean, so there's not a whole lot of action happening here, right? But that's okay, because it's opening the door. It's opening the possibilities for all these other things I'm hearing that could be going on in your life. So this is a time to focus inwardly again, which means what? Perhaps this is all about self-love, focusing on yourself. We have Ace of Wands, passion, initiative. I feel like you're getting excited too, guys. Gosh. Three of Wands talks about future potential. It talks about plans, maybe even traveling, guys. And with the Ace of Wands, I feel like what this is saying, what Spirit is telling you, my dear Aquarius, is go out and have some fun. Like, fill up your schedule with things to do. And I mean, and for each and every one of you, that's going to look a little different depending on what you have or do not have going on in your life, guys. What's important is for you to stay active. Now look at this. The Ace of Wands is a very spontaneous energy. Here we have the Hangman, and I know I just told you, be patient, do not act. I feel like mostly that's talking about that's in relation to your love life, guys. There's a need in all your relationships in your life. It's important for you to just pause and allow things to unfold naturally, release control, and surrender to the present circumstances, guys. That is very important. Now, that's what I mean by no action. Now, anything outside of your relationships, guys, I'm here, get busy. Start doing things. Focus your time and your energy into into anything else, guys, that's fun, that's creative, perhaps that's exciting, that you feel passionate about. Let's see. That, I feel like that's a big message. Now tell me, let's look at what's next. What's next? What can my dear Aquarius expect to be happening, going on in their lives as the days and the weeks continue to move forward? We have Page of Wands and it says play. Do you see what I'm saying? It says play, and here we have somebody doing gymnastics. Maybe some of you like gymnastics. Maybe some of you need to go out and do some sort of yoga class or stretching class, or, oh my God, there's just like so many things out there for you to do, guys. Get a hobby. Stay busy. Find happiness and joy in all around you, guys. Fun, joy, and play is all around you, is there at your disposal. All you have to do is say, I am going to partake in the fun. So I'm hearing, and you know why this is so important, guys? It's important because at the present moment, since you're having to stay still inward and stay calm, cool, collective, relax, and kind of stay open and receptive, which means what? Not acting. You're having to just kind of take everything in. That there can cause some blockages, okay, if it's just kind of left there. So it's important for you to filter your energy every day. And one of the ways that you can do that is through some sort of creative expression, guys, some physical activity, doing things, guys. And here, the Page of Wands, it says play, and the child is just telling you to move around, that although you are staying still within, okay, everything around you doesn't have to stay still. I'm here, and then right now I'm seeing a globe move, and it's moving and it's moving. So that needs to be you. You need to be this globe that's like grounded and centered, but that is still rotating and moving. It's like things are staying ventilated, right? So that's you. All right. What's the most important thing that my dear Aquarius needs to know at this time? What's the most important thing? What's the most important thing? We have the Knight of Swords, fighting for a cause. All right, guys. So it's important that you listen to how it is that you're feeling. I feel like this Knight of Swords, guys, and look, this Knight of Swords, I mean, they're doing something fun here too. It looks like they've just thrown themselves out of, I don't know, a plane, or they've jumped and they're just like free falling. This Knight of Swords, that's you, guys. So the most important thing that you need to hear right now, that you need to know, advice that Spirit has for you, is to listen to your feelings, listen to your emotions, and to stay strong in what it is that you believe in. Many of you, this Page of Cups, okay, and this Hierophant, this stillness that you are experiencing is because maybe perhaps if it's in connection to your relationships, or again, no matter what area in your life this is resonating with you in, I feel like maybe you've said something, maybe you've done something, and now, there's nothing left for you to do other than just kind of like sit back and wait to see what I'm hearing, the other person or this other factor, how that's going to continue to develop. So I'm hearing it's important for you. I mean, you've already done what you had to do. You've already said what you've wanted to say or what you had to say. And I'm hearing now you're just kind of having to take a step back. And this Knight of Swords, I'm hearing, is just reminding you of what is important, okay? And why this time right now and what you're going through is important. Fighting for a cause. So that's not necessarily the most fun, right? Because when you fight for a cause, I mean, let's be honest, a lot of the time, I mean, you get, like, I'm thinking about an activist right now. They get in trouble, they face a lot of opposition. They're put in situations and predicaments that are uncomfortable, that are, we could say, unbeneficial for the person. So I feel like that's you. I feel like you're kind of like this activist or this person that has taken a certain stance in or a certain position, and the biggest effect, okay, influence, impact that you can have is by just standing firm, by just standing firm, guys, as well as not backing down. Because you know, sometimes like with this Knight of Swords, fighting for a cause. I mean, right now I'm getting that maybe you're even feeling like is this even worth it? Like, should I even feel this way, or should I even take this stand? Am I being too extreme? I don't feel like you're being too extreme, guys. I don't. It might, I mean, you might be a little bit, but I mean, let's face it, sometimes we have to be a little extreme, right? Depending on what we're dealing with, right? That's and I feel like that's exactly what you're having to be at this very moment, perhaps, so that I'm hearing a change can happen, so that you can have even a bigger impact. Maybe a big impact is needed. So Knight of Swords, yes, you're fighting for a cause, you're fighting for a good cause, but also knowing that, like right now I'm hearing justice is a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword here, guys. Which means what? In you know, taking this stand, you are achieving what you want, but it, you know, you're also having to you know, go through this moment that you would much rather not. I mean, but it's all worth it. Perhaps this is some kind of sacrifice, especially so with this hangman that you're having to do. I mean, know that it's all worth it, and know that there is a cause, there's a purpose for what it is that you're doing. Okay. All right. So final message. I want to do a final message. Final message. What time is it? I've been here, I think, 16 minutes. That's pretty good timing. All right. Final message, final message, final message, final message. You know what? Let's do the final message. What can my dear Aquarius expect? Something you want to leave my dear Aquarius with. What can they look forward to? A surprise, perhaps. Something like, look, here's some insight into the future. Here's something you should know, Aquarius. This is something to look out for. We have the Eight of Swords. Oh, look, you're going to be feeling like this, like, that's what we have here, guys. You're like, listen, stay busy. You're trying, I'm hearing you're trying to get a point across. Maybe it's not about getting a point across. Maybe this is about making something happen. And with the Knight of Swords, I feel like you deeply feel like it's the right thing to do. And with the Eight of Swords, it says feeling trapped. And here we have a woman that is all wrapped up in this rope string. So this tells me, guys, that in the very near future, you're going to be feeling like, oh my goodness, I don't know. I'm hearing it's kind of like a poker face that's going on right now. I'm hearing, or this chicken, right? Like I'm seeing two cars facing each other, and it's like, who's gonna like swerve? And well, this Eight of Swords is saying that, you know, something you should know, something you can look forward to in the very near future is that you're going to be feeling like, oh my God, this is entirely a bad idea. You're going to be feeling really bad about, you know, I'm hearing your position or what you've done, and you might feel the tendency, I'm hearing to act, to take action in this matter, specifically in this matter, because we do see the need for action here, but I'm hearing it in everything else, in everything else around you. Not, I'm hearing this is about relationships, what I'm talking about here, but this, I'm hearing it's about your life in general and what's going on around it. That globe, I'm hearing that needs to continue spinning, guys. Action is needed there, but right here, the Eight of Swords says, oh my, you're going to be experiencing some limiting beliefs, some false constructs there, like, oh my God, you know, shoulda, woulda, coulda, why this, that, or what if this does this? Oh, it's just your head's going to be flooded like that, guys. But what you need to know is that that's all an illusion. That's all an illusion. It's a false construct. It might even be the way somebody's trying to make you feel, intentionally or not, about the position it is that you have taken. But what you need to know is that you're not stuck. Absolutely not. Don't you one for a second, not for a second, not for a second believe that you are stuck or trapped, or like there's nothing you could do about the situation, or like this is the worst thing that's happening, guys. No. One more card. We have the Nine of Pentacles, abundance and security. You see, this is the Nine of Pentacles, guys. So this is the position it is that you hold. This is the reality. That is why it's important, guys, to stay still, to stay grounded. I'm hearing to hold yourself back. I feel like this is about relationships, guys. So, I mean, this could be as simple as not giving in to, you know, if you're having issues and problems with somebody, this is saying like, don't give in, whatever that looks like in your situation. You've taken a stand, and I mean, I want to say stick to your guns, but then I don't. I'm hearing because it's important for you to be open and receptive, and I'm hearing even flexible, especially so with this Page of Wands. I mean, but it's just important to know why all of this is happening, or why it is that it started. Okay, and for you, I'm hearing to follow through. No, you're not stuck, not for a second. Okay, so that's why it's important. Just stay busy, you know, get that energy moving and flowing every day. Nine of Pentacles says that you find yourself in an excellent position, guys. Excellent. Abundance and security. What does that mean? It means that you have absolutely nothing to worry about, guys. You have nothing to worry about. You hold an excellent position at this time, guys. Whatever that means to you in your situation, know that in a little while it's going to look a little hazy, but it's all an illusion, okay? Work through that energy by staying busy every day, okay? All right, let's get a closing message from here. This is the Animal Power deck. Aquarius, if you want to book a reading with me, guys, you can do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to Votre, where you could book a private reading with me. Closing message for Aquarius. This is a closing message. Tiger, embrace touch and sensuality. But you know what else this tiger is telling me? When I think about a tiger, I think about patience. Yes, I think about patience, guys, because what does a tiger do out in the wild? First of all, they stalk their prey, right? But it's like you never, like with those big cats, you won't know they're there. And when you do finally see them, it's because they want to be seen. And they've already been watching you for a long time. The tiger also waits very patiently and finally pounces, right? Attacks. So this is about divine timing. This is about waiting for the best moment to act. Tiger, look into the tiger spirit animal and allow that spirit animal there to inspire you in the present moment, to help you, to guide you in whatever situation this is. Embrace touch and sensuality. Tiger. All right, let's get another card. Ooh, here we go. It says stork, receive blessings and gifts. Stork. All right, guys, so I feel like this stork is just is telling you I feel like it's just highlighting how good things actually are, and how good things are going to be. And again, I feel like, again, what do we see? Eight of Swords in the near future. Oh, it's going to feel a little weird. Just remember that. But do know that there is a blessing in the present moment, and also expect to receive a gift. So when I think about a gift, I think about something unexpected. This might even be somebody doing something kind, a kind gesture, feeling generous towards you. Do you see that? Beautiful energy. Now let's grab a card from here. A gift. Somebody's feeling nice. Somebody's feeling generous. Blessings, guys. There's so many blessings. Be ready to receive them. Gifts as well. Coming to you, I'm hearing at the right moment, at the right time with this tiger. All right, closing message for Aquarius. We have distorted view. Oh, I love pulling oracle cards at the very end of a reading, guys, because they just like, reaffirm the reading. Look at that. Distorted view. Yeah, a change in perspective is needed to view you or the situation with compassion. The root core of pain is often associated with how you may view yourself or the situation from a wounded place. Choosing to heal this brings the broken pieces back together to create a healthy viewpoint. A healthy viewpoint, guys, is what you're working on. Distorted view perspective. A change in perspective is needed to view you or the situation with compassion. The root core of pain is often associated with how you may view yourself or the situation from a wounded place. Choosing to heal this brings the broken pieces back together to create a healthy viewpoint. One more card and we're done, Aquarius. It says false narrative. Here we go, here we go, here we go. It goes, be mindful of the story you're telling yourself. Having a negative narrative is destructive and simply not true. Stop listening to your ego-based story that is laced with falsehoods and old conditioning. For every negative thing you say, counteract that by saying 3 positive words. See the truth of who you are, which is wise, magnificent, and radiant. This is what I have for you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.